So the power seat of this 2019 RAV4 is broken on one side. If you try to advance it forward, only the left side moves. The right side stays where it's at. And I need to fix that. And so this is the gear that is probably broken on the inside, so we're going to see if we can get it replaced. So the first thing to do, of course, is to turn the car off, and then you need to wait about 6 minutes before disconnecting the battery, I guess to let the electrical systems finish powering down. And then once you disconnect the negative terminal of the battery, you need to wait about 10 minutes before you disconnect any of the electrical connectors that are underneath the seat. Otherwise, the airbags will go off. My seat is stuck as far back as it'll go, so I can't get to the bolts that are here holding the seat track in place. So instead of taking off those bolts, I'm going to have to take off the bolt in here, and there's the other one in here. I'm going to have to take off these bolts that are holding the seat onto the track. So here's the seat. You're supposed to take it out with these bolts, but it's stuck all the way back, so I can't get to the bolt back here because the seat's in the way. So instead I took off all of these bolts right here. There's some here too that connected there. Took off those nuts so I could lift the seat up. But with the track still in place, there's a bunch of other things that it's still connected to, and I've disconnected most of them. From behind the seat here, we had to take off this plastic bracket was attached right here with a clip, and we just compressed the clip with pliers. It's like this, and if you press on that part in there with pliers, then you can pull this down. Something else we had to undo in order to get the seat out is this it's a Torx screw, and it seems to be holding on this plastic bracket right here, right next to the motor. We had to get that off, as well as all of these nuts. There were 8 of them, in order to lift the seat up. We had to undo multiple wiring clips, like wiring harness clips. These 3 right here, and this one right here, and then also this one over here. If I can get an angle on it. That one right there. It's kind of by that Torx screw that we had to undo. Also got to undo that. And we had to undo this other little wiring harness right here. This is right by that motor. Right there. And also, we undid this. This wiring harness, which goes right here. Right there. So you can get this bracket off. I bent mine a little bit, but that's okay. And then you take off this bolt. To remove it from this motor right here, you can take this bracket off, and then there's 2 rods here, so you can take them both out from this motor to get to the plastic gear that's in there, and the other one's right here. We used a screwdriver to pry up both of these tabs, and then we also pried up this tab on this side and this tab on this side, and these two tabs on the bottom. We pried them all up and then slid the whole track out. Oh, and then also took off this bolt and then slid the whole track out. Slid the rail out from the track. When you pull the rail out of the track, pay attention to where the bearings are so you can put them back correctly. This seat track is really not designed to be taken apart because it has these little ball bearings that are on it, and when you pull the rails out of the track, it's kind of hard to pull it out, and the bearings just kind of fall out, and this plastic thing that they go in is really flimsy. So it's not really supposed to be taken apart, but we'll see if we can get it back in. So we finally got the seat apart, and here is the gear that was ruined. Look at it compared to the new one. There's even a little piece of the plastic gear just stuck in the housing like that. It just came off. Make sure you clean it out because there's all these little plastic pieces in there. You need to get those out. I'm going through it with a toothpick to make sure that I get any plastic pieces that might be stuck in there. These little white plastic shavings just blend right into the grease. So now it's all clean. I just put some more grease on it. And now it works. These little rubber stopper things, this part at the bottom can easily get stuck. Like on this side it's stuck. And so you can use a toothpick to get it out so that it's laying flat like this. And now that that gear is replaced, my seat will go forward and back without any problem on both sides. So I'm not a professional, might have done some things wrong, but hopefully that helps.